All right, now I should have microphone. Cool. Had to make a couple changes. Folks, I got to put you on mute for a minute. All right. I am back. Sorry, folks, I had a vacuum. Woo. All right, we got that done. That's good. So it's the Lord's Day. And I had a couple things to do for me mother. So I went over there, seen my little brother. And then I had to run to another lady's house to drop off some plants. But I'm back. And it's hot out, man. It's pretty dang hot out. Planted a new plant just to get it into the ground here for my mother's. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Debbie Fox. Oh, you can hear me. A little late, but you can hear me. I was asking you in the last video, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? But no one ever answers me. Well, they just use me as their little gutter trap. I could not hear you last. Vito. He must be the Italians. Who's Vito? I don't know who Vito is, but the Italians must be trying to make a move. You Italians. Smartamente. Oh, she meant video. Yeah, well, maybe it's not the Italian thing. Monsermanente. Oh, wait, I think that's Spanish, ain't it? God, what a humid day. The next 3 days or 2 days are supposed to be very humid. I wasn't sure if it was the Italians trying to make a move. Montermanente. But I think that's sorry, Debbie. I thought you said Don Vito, but you said video. I thought it was Vito. It's Vito. Oh, we're just surviving. I had some work to do over at me Motters. And for an hour and a half that consists of me digging and planting and her sitting there telling me how to do something that I've been doing all my life just about. But then again, that's mothers. That's how they are. It's what they do. You know how that is. Mother. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, Miss ATS News. How you doing? Miss ATS News. We're alive. Sounds like mom. Oh, my God. You got one of them mothers, too? They ask you to do something, you start doing it, and then they decide they're going to sit there and tell you how to do it. You're doing it all wrong. My mother used to run the unions. She used to work on the road crews. She plastered walls. She's built homes. She's built decks and everything. I don't know what it is with my mother, but whenever I start doing something, she insists I'm doing it wrong. Give me it. I'll show you how to do it. I've been doing this my whole life. You have one of them mothers? Mine is that's mine too. That's mine too. She asked me to do something. I'm like, Mother, why didn't you just do it if you knew how to build this home? Why didn't you build it yourself? Right? That's the kind of mother I know what you're talking about. I know. And then you can't say nothing because then you get the look. Or you get a slipper upside the head. Or whatever she can get her hands on. The shovel. I think she tried taking me out with the shovel as I was bending over to plant it. I think she was behind me with the shovel and be like, I'm going to dig both of you a hole. I'm not sure. But something demonic is going on over there. I'm telling you, these people have possessed, they possessed my whole family and stole billions. We're not going to rest till every penny cent or that whole country is gone. I don't know what they're doing, but it is almost like they have possessed our families. And, I think that's how these people have been making their money, stealing people's inheritance, money, and everything. Demonic. It's almost like they're sending them from somewhere. It might be a new technique that the mafioso is using, right? They're conjuring up these dead people. It might be the tattooed ones. I don't know, but whatever I know, or at least I know, is they owe me about 50 billion triquillion dollars, and the people that I'm affiliated with, which is all in heaven, they're pretty upset at you guys, and it looks like it's not going to be a good summer for some of you, especially out west, out there in Arizona, and possibly out east. Possibly out east, Massachusetts, I'm not sure, New York. It ain't going to be pretty. All I know is I got to, and then Trump was like, I'm going to get your money back, but only for a fee. And I'll pay the fee. I'll pay the fee. And if I have to, I'll get John McAfee on this whole thing. And then look out. We'll be selling you computers that don't even work. I mean, it's just, that's what we do. But anyways, it was a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's hot. It's humid. I got some work done. It's just a beautiful day. Very hot, very humid. I got somebody trespassing on me right now. It's the Lord's Day. Of course, Satan's going to come a knocking. But where are we? All right. Good. For the rest, I love being outside. Debbie said, now time for rest. I love being outside all day. It's good for you. It is. It surely is. But you should never kiss bees. And you should never kiss a rattlesnake. I mean, that's just, you can't make them pets. I know. Everybody loves them. I know. Hometown boy, I know. But I can't have them. Let's see what Miss ATS News saying. Good. We've been outside all day. It wore me out. It wore you out. It wore me. It was cloudy this morning, but now the clouds have broke. It's sunny. It's boiling hot out. I went ahead and put some plants in the ground today for my mother. Like I said, my mother, if you need construction done, my mother knows how to do it. I don't know how she knows how to do all this stuff. But we put a new roof on her house, and she would, God dang it, if she wasn't out there in the front lawn telling us how to do it. You're doing that all wrong. Do I have to come up here? Come on up the ladder, Ma. Come on up the ladder. Come on this 12-12 pitch roof. Get up here and show us how to do it. She's done everything. Concrete. We were putting a driveway in. She's like, you guys ain't putting that rebar in. It's supposed to be 3 inches off of the ground. It's just, I don't know how mothers do it. They know everything. They know everything. I could have swore I was driving down US 20 last year and seen my mother on the road crew telling a bunch of dudes what to do. Swinging a shovel around. If you guys don't get to work, you son of a... It was unreal. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what these people have been. Something's possessing us. Demonic. It's definitely demonic. Fallen angels or whatever. You guys owe me about billions, quadrillions. And we're not going to let anybody rest until they pay every cent back. You folks are watching the Johnny Kramer movie music extravaganza. Oh, you have a little water baby. I don't have no water baby. Yes, she just asked again to go out in her little pool. No, sun is gone. Or I'm like, no, sun is gone. No more today. Nah, they've been out all day. You don't want them to get heat stroke. Right? You don't want them to get heat stroke, and you don't want them to start vomiting because they're too all over the place because they're just too hot. You don't want that. You don't want that. Just throwing up all over. Oh my God. Oh, look at little Debbie's hair. Miss Debbie Fox. I'm glad she took time out to be here today. God bless her. I'm thinking about renting my mother out to people that don't have mothers no more. Yeah. Renting her out. Make some money. I got a lot of people on YouTube. Oh, my mother passed away. I got one you can rent. I'll drop her off at your front door. $20 a day. She knows how to cook. She knows concrete. She knows roofing. You name it. Landscaping. She knows how to drive me absolutely crazy. So $10 a day. $20 a day. Rent a mom. I'm telling you, this might work. This might work. Rent a mom. Debbie said, I will take your mom. Well, there'll be a fee. There'll definitely be a fee. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you one thing. She'll probably get mad because she'll tell me I'm not renting her out the right way. You're charging too cheap. You got to charge by the hour. I'll tell you, you guys don't have a mother like me. It's obvious you folks have grown up in a total different environment than a mother from Illinois, from Chicago or something. You just don't. Accuracy with a shoe, slipper, a coffee cord. She was like Indiana Jones with a coffee cord. I don't think you folks know. Yeah, they're all, oh, your mother, she's. Go ahead and upset her one time and find out what happens. Debbie says, I don't have a mom no more. Oh, Debbie, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. But if you want my mother's phone number, I'll give it to you, and you can call and talk to her all day. Did your mother volunteer you for hard labor when you were, did they ever do that? My mother volunteers me to her friends. Oh, if you need me work done, I'll send Johnny over there to do it. Don't worry about it. Volunteering me. I mean, one year I had to do massive amounts of work. It's just, that's what mothers do. Volunteer you for hard labor. Which I can't do hard labor anymore because of my back and my mental illness. Let me see what Debbie's saying. She is aggravating God right now. Who is? Telling him how to do his job. Oh yeah, she don't go that far. I don't think she'd do that to God, but anybody else, oh my God. Look out. Look out. Well, she had this giant, it was like a thing, a wooden, like an oil rig, but it was made out of wood. It's for clematis vines to grow up. It's like 6 foot tall. In the front house of the White House, right? Giant big White House. I'm waiting next year for her to call me and ask me to put in white pillars so it looks more like the White House. I mean, this is what we got to deal with our mothers, with our fathers and everything. I'm just waiting for her to say, I need some pillars put in the front of the house. Oh, man. Them foam ones, right? Nope, granite. And I want you to chisel them all out. That's how she is. I don't know if she'll aggravate God. She might be. I don't know. I don't think she is God, though. And she's probably telling God how to do her job. And that's how these people are, the old timers. They call you to do a job and then they sit there and supervise. I'm like, Mother, you should be inside. It's pretty hot out. Right? And what is it with mothers that come out in their nightgowns, right? That are all the way down to the ground. They come outside the house. No, I can't. I'm like, put some clothes on and some shoes and come out here and look so you can tell me where you want this plant planted. I'm not going outside. I'm in my nightgown. I'll stand on the porch. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't tell me. I'm your mother. All right. No. Oh, yeah. It's just. And then before I left, she gave me a boatload of spaghetti. I got spaghetti for you. A bag of spaghetti. Well, you know how mothers are. Well, you can rent her. I'll give her your phone number, Debbie. And you guys can talk. That will take some time off of my back because then she'll be occupied talking to Debbie. Miss ATS News, you want my mother to call you? You can talk to her for a while. Don't listen to anything she says about me, though. But other than that, talk your little heart out. Ah, let's see what Debbie says. She loves you, Johnny. Yeah. So they claim. Oh my God, oh, what a day. It's pretty hot out, man. It's pretty humid. Hey, Debbie, them chives I got giant pink flowers on them. Almost like a daisy or something, or I don't know, the chives got flowers on them. The other one I cut down about 1 inch from the ground. That's already about 14 inches tall. How old is your mom? I don't know. How old am I? I think she's like, I don't know, 70, 60 something. Yeah, she's in her high 60s, close to 70. Yep. What am I, 50? 39? I think I'm 20. I think I'm 20 years old. I don't know. My life is just blowing by me. I need to go back to being the old Johnny. My generation is supposed to live forever. My generation's never supposed to get old. It's supposed to live forever. But then again, that could have been the vampire movie that I was watching. Diamante such a blood. It could have been. I noticed, though, a lot of these younger women are making the change. And I don't blame them. I noticed a lot of these younger women are going for older men. Well, they know that it's something that they'll have that'll love them and security, and they don't have to put up with the wildness and the madness and the gang stuff and all that. Right? Some of these women, I think I think some of these younger women got a taste of the real world, and they're like, phew, I'll be happy with an older man. I think so, probably. I've seen a lot of that lately. Even on YouTube, a lot of younger women dating older men. And it's not even like a daddy figure thing or anything. It's more they feel more secure, more secure. Oh, solo mio, solo mio, let me go. Well, one time I think I drove past. I was on I-57 in Chicago, and I think I seen my mother during the day as I was playing hooky at school. I think my mother was carrying rebar and built a bridge out there in Chicago. I'm not sure. I'm sure they look like her, but it could have been. I think she was carrying rebar for the iron union or something. That's what they did back then. I've been waiting for you. You've been waiting for me. Together we've been waiting for something that we cannot see. Oh, it's going to be a hot next couple days, folks. High 80s and humid. I think Tuesday or Wednesday is 86 and humid. Oh my God, my back, my neck, my head. We keep going even though we're broke down. We keep pushing forward, even though we should be relaxing and drinking tea and sitting on a couch with an incredible woman and falling asleep and watching TV. But we keep going on. We keep pushing on when even the doctors are like, you should just sit home and relax and enjoy your life and recover. I can't. I live in America. I got to do everything here. Oh, solo mio m'apureto, my Corleone so, my Corleone, a mozzarella and cheese. How old's your mother, ATS News? Oh, I drive people absolutely crazy. It's the only thing I know how to do. It's the only thing I know how to do. Would you be mine? Could you be my neighbor? Hey, you know what? I got a new Frank Sinatra DVD. Old Blue Eyes himself. Right? Got that right. I don't know what she's talking about. She comes in and says, you got that right. Got what right? Well, you got that right. Sure, got that right. Well, I've been on the road, thinking about blue. I can't stay 'cause I can't sing the blues. Nah, they've been stealing from me. Here comes that old traveling crow once again, yeah. I can't stand the channel that wanna just talk about the drama in the Sebastian case. Oh, that's what they love is the drama. The drama is what gets them. Now, you guys see the dark clouds back there? Now, it's so hot and humid out right now. I think that sun is heating it up, and boom, you're starting to get dark clouds out there, which can turn into something pretty bad. And in the summertime, boom, just like that, out of nowhere, a storm can form, especially when it's very humid out. And anything can happen. No, the drama is what sells everything, Miss ATS News. You know that. You know that. I'm going to talk to you like my mother talks to me. You know that. Why would you do something like that? You know not to do something like that. I was out there digging a hole today, and she's like, why would you not put dirt around there? I'm like, because I told you I needed dirt to fill in. But what? You know better than that. No. I almost walked up to her and put the shovel in her hand, and I was like, go on, Ma. Start digging that hole. Go on. She wanted her clematis moved. And as soon as she said, oh, I got a plant, a bush I need you to move, my clematis. I'm like, what did you just say to me? I'm your son. That's sick and disgusting. She's like, it's a bush. I said, don't ever. You're my mother. Don't you ever say bush and clematis in the same thing. That's sick. What is a clematis? And she's like, it's a vine, you idiot. And I'm like, it sounds disgusting. Don't ever say it again. That's the way I live. It's true. And the channels act like they're disgusted by the drama, but they want it so they can have content to bitch about. Oh, these guys, this whole YouTube thing, they go out and cause trouble. Then they get on their channels and they're like, it wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't us, not my channel. They're dumber than they're the dumbest people ever. They're just dumber than dumb. Attacking people, curses, black magic, robes with nothing on underneath it, lit candles in a dark room, chanting, I gay. All kinds of crazy stuff. But it brings the drama. And the drama is what sells on YouTube. That's what sells. That's what sells. You know, a lot of people are talking organization crime is back on the rise. They're probably making a move for America because it's up and up. It's maybe the mafia will run the company. I actually seen a couple channels that were saying that the mafia should run the country. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. But it might be happening. They might be making moves all over. Where actually the Italian mafia now has come back from being destroyed. You talk to a lot of people, the mafia's done what we broke them up. And that's when they come back stronger than ever. They're probably making people as we speak right now. Even though that some of them are so brazen, they're on the YouTube talking. Madamente and two in the back of the head. Madamonte. Oh my God, what is somebody's dying. Somebody's gonna die. Oh my God, they're talking. And they don't care anymore. The government, there's no government left. No, they're all over in another country protecting them. And we got nobody left. Now they're wondering if Trump is mafioso boss of all bosses. Trump's out. A lot of these guys, mafiosos, are talking Trump's out. He can't be brought. He can't be bribed. The professionals are sitting back going, you think we're that dumb? And then you got people saying Trump's the bosses of all bosses. I'm like, how can he be bosses of all bosses when he's not even 100% Italian? I think he's from England or something like that, or Irish or German or something. I don't know, but these people are crazy. They're talking about all kinds of stuff. Trump is definitely not Italian. I think some people are saying he's untouchable. I think I listened to one of the mafioso things the other day. Jimmy Two-Face, Joey Dondo, and I think it was Sammy the Bull. They were talking. He's like, he's untouchable. We can't touch him. I think he's the boss of bosses. I'm like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Where do we live? Let's see. Let me see what ATS means. Trump is definitely not Italian. We don't know that. He could be. You got Joey Linguini and Jimmy Lasagna talking to Bull Gravano. He's untouchable. They're trying to bring him in. They can't. He's untouchable. And then everybody looked at each other and they're like, holy crap, he might be the boss of all bosses. And Gravano's like, hey, this is what I thought. That's what I thought, the boss of all bosses. Right? We don't even, he's running everything. I don't know. He could be. I don't know. I'm just some idiot, retard with a half a brain trying to make $1 to survive. I don't know. He might be the biggest boss of all bosses. The head mozzarella stick. He could be. Let's see what Valdez said. The mob doesn't take people with bone spurs. Well, they're very strict. The Italian mafia is very strict on who they take. If you got a bone spur, you're probably not going to make it in. You're not going to make it in. Not to the mafia. No, there's no way. You won't make it in with a bone spur. They're very picky. They're more pickier than the government. I don't know. It's unreal. This all could be going down. And it's been a massive takeover. Next thing you know, we're going to have matzo balls all over the place. I don't know. I have no idea. Everybody's talking. We're all talking. What's going on? Can we make this movie? I don't know. We probably could. I don't know if we'll survive it, but we could probably make it. It might be our last film, but we'll give it a shot. As Bon Jovi said, we're halfway there. And we will be living on a prayer if we make this movie. We'll probably piss off every organization in the world. But it must be done. All right, let me see what Miss ATS News is saying. Little Debbie's laughing a little butt off as usual. She can't stop laughing. Well, Trump, the last name isn't Italian descent. It is if you put the Roni on it. If you put the Roni on it, if he's not using the Roni, Trumparoni, then it's Italian. He might not be using the Roni on the back of it because he don't want people to know that he's probably the boss of all bosses of the boss that created all the bosses. So he might really, his last name might be Donald J. Trumparoni, the San Francisco Kid. It could be. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. That's Rice-A-Roni. But it could be that he has the last name of the Roni, right? Trumparoni. Right there. That's Italian. It could be. Oh, yes, that's Italian. But he's orange Italian. Orange. They must have hit him with that Asian orange. I heard about that stuff at the VA vet. The guys were talking about. They hit us with that Asian orange. We all turned orange. He might, I don't know. I'm not sure. Could be. He could be. I'm not sure. Debbie says, it's going to be Joe Exotic. Joe? Joe who? Biden? Oh, I don't know. Let's see who they give us. Right? You know, I watched a news thing last night, and 20 days before the election, Donald Trump will be sentenced. And there's a good chance I was watching this girl on CNN or whatever. I don't know. I think it was CNN or whatever. And they're like 20-something days before the election, he'll already be sentenced. He's already been found guilty. The court date for sentencing is before the election. Now, I don't know if he can run the government from behind bars. I mean, we've seen mafiosos do it and other gangs and everything. But I don't know if they'll allow that. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not a professional when it comes to all this stuff, right? I know this much from what some of these Italian guys are saying. They're wondering if all the Trump's already a made man could be the boss of bosses, and they can't touch him. He's untouchable. He won't come in. I think I was watching Mr. Gravano the other night, and he said he won't come in. He won't. We can't get to him. Oh my God, they can't get. If you can't get to Trump, then he's higher than the boss of the boss. He must be the boss of all bosses that they talk about. The head Big Mac, the head Shamrock Shake. We're not talking small. We're talking extra large McDonald's Shamrock Shake. Them things are like $8 now. So it could be. He seriously better win. I don't think he can. A lot of the professionals are saying he'll already be sentenced. Very possible he'll have an anklet bracelet right on. Possibly he'll have to do. He won't do no jail time, but he'll be on probation. This is a first. I'm thinking of running for president. Hey, are you kidding me? They've had all these tribes. He's even questioned. There's some people out there questioning him being with Epstein, that whole Epstein thing, and P. Diddy or whoever that guy was that just got busted. P. Diddy Combs or Sean Diddy Daddy, Debop, Dewop. The whole thing is corrupt. The whole thing is just a mess. It's just a mess what they're saying. Now, I don't know if that's true. I'm just listening to other broadcasters and news channels and podcasters and all kinds of people. Even the Italian mafia on YouTube. I'm sorry, I laughed my butt off when they asked Mr. Sammy the Bulgar Urbana, can we get to Trump? Yeah, he's untouchable. You can't get, what? Holy crap! Right on. I mean, if you're a government agent, you're sitting there going, that's very interesting. I thought the mob was over with. Nah, I don't know. They might be making a move. They might have taken over the big giant pizza pie in America. Nah, it don't bother me as long as I get a raise on my disability check. Hey, if they can get me in a home, if they can get me in a house with no money down, I might go for them. I'm not sure. I might. I don't know. But what's that saying is America? I don't even know what to say anymore. I've watched so much of this stuff. I'm tired of being smart. I'm dumb. Half the day I go through the day with my head thumping. I could barely think. How do you know he's not, though, Miss ATF Snoop? He could be. Oh my God. Are you related to him? Dun, dun, dun. ATS News Trumparoni. I mean, Mrs. ATS News Trumparoni. Not even the Italians are claiming him. This ATS News. He's not Italian. We don't claim him. My love, my secret love. Debbie said he is going to be released from prison in time to run for presidency. That'll be the shortest prison time ever. It's only like 2 weeks before the election. If they convict him, find him guilty, and then sentence him, and then he's released before, that is the shortest sentencing. You know, you broke a lot of laws, Mr. Trump. You did a lot of shady stuff, which we only allow Eminem, the real Slim Shady. You do any of this stuff, but you did it. So 2 weeks in prison, and you'll have to owe us the 17 trillion quadrillion dollars. A quarter a day, Mr. Trump. 1 quarter a day you'll have to pay back. Oh, Miss Debbie Fox says Trump's got a tiger. I'm sorry, Debbie, but if he has a tiger, then he must be the boss of all bosses. Oh, Trump had a bunch of tigers. I need to keep on airplane. I ain't got to make a fast dream. Lonely days are gone. I'm a going home, my baby. Ring me a bell. Maybe I'll listen to some Frank Sinatra and I put the old DVD in and watch old Blue Eyes. When my fist hits your eye, it's like a big piece of pie. It's amore. When the moon hits you in the face, well, that's amore. Oh, what was that other one he sang? Hey, I'm blind as a bat and I don't care, yeah. I think it was one of them songs, wasn't it? Any of you ladies know any Frank Sinatra? Well, the lady is a tramp, and I wanna bet her, oh yeah. I'm gonna ride her like an elephant, yeah. Didn't he do that song? I'm not sure. He was he was good in his back there. All right. Is there anything else you ladies want to talk about? I got to worry about everything in this country, Miss ATS News. The Italians are trying to kill me. The honkies. I got honkies. Who knew? I knew. I had no idea. I just thought they were white people, but everyone's like, you're surrounded by a bunch of honkies. Honkies? Oh my God. Everyone's trying to take me out. The Polish, they're mad because I'm not dumb enough. It's unreal. It's unreal. And I'm part Polish. I've dated Polish women. I was good to them. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Whole world's trying to take it. Ain't the government, it's the devil, it's the mob, it's the Odins, it's Delphiers. They're all trying to take me out. Lord, I need you more than ever. On your day, I come before you as a sinner, only asking for your mercy and grace and protection. Amen. I'm not going to strike against anybody, but I will defend myself if somebody comes in my house and tries to kill me. I will call the police first, but if they're not here in time, I'll have to protect myself. All glory goes to God, amen. All right, it's been an hour. I think we've had enough time today. I think we spent enough quality time today. I hope you ladies have learned today on this channel. I hope you ladies have listened. Ladies never listen to me. I can tell them right now something and they won't even remember it. I have that effect on ladies. They just don't listen. I don't know. Amen to all that. They're great women, but I got to pick up around here. I got some dishes to do. But first, I'm going to take a shower because I was sweating today. And then I'm going to do some crap around here. Maybe I'll cook some food. I don't know. I got a steak in there. Maybe some steak, but it's frozen. And then maybe some hot dogs. Yeah, I had hot dogs last night. I don't know. But I got a lot to do. At least I got some stuff done at my mother's. Oh, wait, I got spaghetti. I just had spaghetti. I'm going to have some spaghetti. If I don't make it, you know it was the spaghetti. I think I'll have some more spaghetti with some Parmigiano, cracked Parmigiano on it. After my shower and relax. It's Sunday. It should be couch and TV. Is there any, I was going to say, is there any football on, but it ain't football season yet. I'm already thinking the future, Sunday night football. Oh, God. Maybe there's a race on today or tonight. Probably not. Sunday. All right. Oh, a little butter and the spaghetti. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With some bread and butter. And then you put the spaghetti on the bread with the butter, Debbie, and you make it like a little taco. You fold it up. And it's like a little. Ooh, that reminds me. I have a pacini machine. I can make these sandwiches where you take a piece of bread, you put spaghetti in it, you butter it, take another piece of bread, put it on top of it, and then you put it in this machine, and it makes this golden brown. And then you bite into it. It's like a spaghetti pocket. Oh my God. Meatballs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you take a piece of bread, white bread, you put butter on it, and then you take the hot spaghetti and you roll it up and you put it right on the piece of bread with the butter, and it starts melting the butter, and then you fold it like a taco and you eat it. Oh my God. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. All right, I got to take a shower. Yes, that's good. Meatballs in it or Italian sausage. Oh my God. All right, I got to take a shower and do some stuff. I want to thank all the great mods for showing up, everybody. God bless you all. All glory goes to God. You folks have a great day, and thanks for showing up. Talk to you later.